What's going on, guys? Peter here with One Guy One Globe, and today I'm going to be covering off the differences within the RBC travel rewards cards with the Avion and the World Elite Mastercard coming up. So starting off is the flagship card for RBC. It is their Avion card. It offers you 1 point for every dollar you spend, plus an additional 25% bonus points on anything that is travel related. So that could be hotels, car rentals, flights, etc. That being said, I find that this card does not offer as much earning potential with the 1 point for every dollar you spend compared to other cards such as the American Express Cobalt card or even the American Express Platinum card. This card does offer you quite a bit of benefits within the Infinite program, such as the medical coverage, trip cancellation, trip interruption, as well as the car rental coverage. That being said, though, this does come with a $120 a year price tag, which for that couple extra dollars a month or the $30 a year, essentially, you're going to be able to get the Cobalt card. So my primary pick for the RBC program is going to be the Westjet World Elite Mastercard. This one is my secondary card that I use for everything that I cannot put onto my American Express Cobalt card. It is $120 a year. However, you get 1.5% back in Westjet dollars, as well as 2% back for anything that's Westjet related. So that'd be Westjet flights, Westjet vacations, as well as any onboard purchases such as alcohol or any of the food on board if you're in economy section. Also with this card comes with the baggage benefits that other cards don't really offer. So you're going to get, as long as the primary card holder is traveling and are on the same reservation, you'll get their first bag for you and up to 8 other people on the same reservation. That alone pays for the card in and of itself after a one-way flight for 4 people, as an example. You do also get the companion voucher, which varies depending on where you're traveling for how much it's going to cost. It starts at $119 a year, and that comes on your anniversary date. Westjet recently changed the structure for it, though, so you can also redeem that companion voucher towards an airport lounge credits, which gives you 4 for the entire length of time up until your expiry date. So if your expiry date is January 1st, as an example, and you redeem it for those 4 vouchers, you have until January 1st of the following year to utilize those. It is relatively new, and it's only for the Westjet lounges. You have to be flying with Westjet with a Westjet boarding pass to actually make use of those. That being said, this card also does offer you lounge key access. So it did recently have access to the Plaza Premium lounges, which Lounge Key no longer partners with them. So you do have to download a separate app that gives you the opportunity to see different lounges, such as the Club Lounge in Vegas, as an example. You do get access to it. That being said, there is a cost associated to that. It is going to be roughly between 25 and 35 US dollars per person, depending on the lounge. On average, you're looking at about $27. And that's, again, in US. You scan the QR code on your phone and it'll automatically link to your credit card and charge your card. As well, recently, the MasterCard World Elite program made a partnership with Onboard Wi-Fi. So you do also get a onboard account that you just have to sign up for as well, linking your credit card. And so when you go on flights, it doesn't have to be WestJet. It could be Air Canada. It could be United. As long as they have the onboard Wi-Fi that you can log into your account, it will link back to your card, know that you get that privilege, and then you get the free onboard Wi-Fi. So it is a great service as well. If you fly a lot, you're going to save that $15 to $20, and onboard Wi-Fi is increasing their speeds constantly, and they do have streaming services now where you can watch YouTube, Netflix as well. It's sometimes not the greatest depending on where you are within the continent, but I do recommend if you do have this card to make sure you sign up for it and maximize that service. So RBC does offer 2 different tiers to both of these programs. Within the Westjet World Elite Mastercard, you are going to also have the opportunity to have the Westjet RBC Mastercard, which is going to be $39 a year. You do not get the free bags. You do not get the free onboard Wi-Fi. You do not get the lounge access, as an example. However, you do get a companion voucher with it. It's a different tier structure for that, though. And then with the Avion card, this one also offers the Infinite Privilege card, which is $399 a year, and instead of the 1 point for every dollar you spend, you're going to get 1.25 for every dollar you spend. So basically, you get the travel perk at all times. Again, I don't recommend that card either way. It doesn't really have that good point structure compared to other cards that give you based on where you're spending. So if you're doing dining out or if you're going to movies, that kind of thing, those cards do offer you bigger bang for your buck, where you are going to get those rewards a lot faster. So RBC does offer a couple other travel rewards cards that I'm not covering off today. I'll just briefly go over them. One is going to be the British Airways card, the Cathay Pacific card, which gets you points to either British Airways Avios or Cathay Pacific within the Asia Miles. It does also have a Visa Platinum card. I do not really recommend the Platinum card because it is pretty much the exact same. It's a mirror example of the Infinite card without the out-of-country medical expenses. RBC does also offer a US dollar credit card. It is $65 annual rate. You don't really get much from it other than the fact that it's US dollars. You do earn 1 point for every dollar you spend, which you could transfer to, say, Westjet dollars or Hudson Bay points. So I do tend to transfer mine towards the Westjet dollar program. You do also get trip interruption, trip cancellation, and the car rental coverage with that card. That being said, it's not really a travel card other than the fact that you have to travel and really to utilize it. You do save quite a bit on the foreign transaction fees if you travel to the States quite frequently and utilize that card rather than your Canadian card, because you're going to get that conversion constantly by paying with Canadian funds, with the conversion being done by that processing network. So that is an option for you if you do travel to the States quite frequently, and most of the major financial institutions within Canada do offer that. So I'm not really going to cover those cards in many videos. Hey, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. Like my last one with the American Express cards, I am going to leave a link in the description below that cover off all the comparisons between all the cards all on one page. If you like this video, please hit that like button. It helps you know that I'm bringing helpful and informative travel-related information to you. As well, please consider subscribing for future videos every Tuesdays and Saturdays. And I'll see you all in the next one.